What's up, YouTube? Hudson Fan 15 back with a Mailday and brief card show recap. Start off with a couple CMC pickups. The eve of his last win, I decided to pick up 2013 UFC Knockout Nate Diaz auto relic to 334 from CMC. And as part of that purchase, I also picked up his brother Nick Diaz for the MMA PC. 2015 Champions Edition. So quick little CMC purchase right there. So the local card show. Something went awry with the management of the card show. So I pull into the lot and I walk towards the front door and I start seeing people milling around the front door, and then I look and I recognize one of the two promoters standing by what I thought when I was pulling in was their van, where they never usually park it. Apparently something went on between them and the hotel management where they were not permitted to set up. So it was basically, it looked like a flea market or like a trunk show where people were just selling out of the trunks of their cars. Really strange. They hope to have it resolved for next month, but Denny McClain was supposed to come out for the show and sign, and that would have been a real fiasco if he had actually made it. But Denny McClain, the Tigers pitcher, is a perfect game guy, 30-plus winner, 30-plus game winner. His wife had a stroke on Friday, so he canceled the appearance, and given all the shenanigans that ended up going on, it turned out to be I guess a better thing for everybody all told. So I bought a bunch of supplies that I've been needing and 3 cards from my favorite seller, just to walk away with something. I don't even consider it a card show because we were in the parking lot. Strata jersey piece of Moncrief, who got hurt in today's game, which the Colts won, but it didn't matter because the Texans won too. 14 playbook. 2-color prime piece, 12 of 25, gold parallel. And a Reggie Wayne BGS 8.5, including 8 on the corners, which is a card that went straight from the manufacturer to BGS to be graded, because that's what they did with this issue. It's astonishing that it would be in that bad a shape. To only get an 8.5 and have the corners be that messed up. Rookie autograph numbered 220 out of 750. And I got 3 of those for $10. So it's nice when you're, I guess from the standpoint of the seller that, like I said, I normally go and see. He had some stuff a little light for him for his usual setup. With him, and he only basically pulled out 2 boxes and just put them on the hood of his car and was just talking with a few of us. He was saying you can really do some more deals when you don't have the overhead of paying for a table. He was also saying that, unfortunately, the last time that I saw him, you might remember I picked up some numbered Tim Hudson stuff. He had a bunch of other numbered stuff for other people, including Terrell Davis stuff, which I was going to look for the Broncos 79. He sold everything last night. He had somewhere in the neighborhood of 40,000. He's at 400,000 total cards that left his garage last night that he sold. So unfortunately, that was part of it. So I did not get to check that, nor would I. To be perfectly honest with you, I was not going to be standing outside there much longer than I did. Moving on, for the Colts PC, DNC Sports Cards. I believe the young man's name is Dylan. Blowout. I bought 350 Panini Points cards from him off of a post that he did some holiday breaks, which included a bunch of Prism, and I got this Dante Moncrief sticker auto. The Colts logo's blue, out of 50 as well. So, told him I'd give him a mention on that. Thank you, Dylan. Probably in the next week or so, going to be placing a Panini Points order for stuff that, again, you might never see here. It's going to be stuff that I'm going to try to sell, but I'm holding out. I may or may not do it that way. A couple of other Colts pickups. Out of the new Tech, Philip Dorsett, black and white, looks like zebra, weavy, stripy sort of thing, 1/1. I don't think these are plates or whatever else, but it's a black and white looking silhouette, and the 1/1 is up in the corner there. Really tough to see on cam like this. And then quick buy it now on this one. I was surprised to see it come up and be that cheap, and I jumped on it. 2014 National Treasures Platinum base parallel 1/1 of Reggie Wayne. So happy to add that one. And then some Huddy stuff. SPX patch. You guys know I've got a bunch of these, numbered out of 50. 3-color patch, the ATL cutout. $2.50 shipped. No idea what happened. A glaring absence in my PC, as I'd mentioned in the video, was an Allen & Ginter unripped rip card. And lo and behold, one showed up, 2009, numbered 39 of 50. Somebody had one of these up, and I paid a third of what they were trying to sell a comparable one of these for. So, very happy to add that to the PC. Again, unripped. I've got a couple of the ripped ones. And I've seen stuff that's come out of there, and honestly, for my own collection, I don't think there would be a card nicer than that contained inside. So, that one's just not going to get ripped, because just having one unripped just means enough to my collection to not do it. Negotiated with a seller who's had this up for quite a while on a price for this. 2004 Timeless Treasures bronze autograph of Huddy, 7 of 15. And then major props to the YouTube folks, specifically Josh Johnson 55, who saw this in a video. He was the first one who told me, and then Micah and I think Max may have also said something about this card being pulled by Chris Justice at Cards Infinity. This is one of those repack products. It was posted up for sale. I contacted Chris. Chris contacted the person who purchased the break. We talked. We exchanged 3 emails. He contacted me. I sent him an offer. He basically laughed at me. I sent him a counter offer with proof as to why my first offer was about right, and that this one was generous, and then silence. And then the next thing I know, I see this card up on eBay on Chris's account. So Chris did everything right. I'm not going to knock Chris for anything. I ended up paying within $4 of my first offer for this guy, and he had to pay Chris for the eBay fees. I don't know if Chris would have wanted a fee for selling it to me, but he definitely had to pay 10% in eBay fees. So I'm pretty sure that he netted less than my first offer was, and if he had countered something, we could have had a conversation, because I had a little bit more room that I was going to go beyond my second offer too, but I was trying to be conservative and kind of ease my way into what I thought the final number should have been. So again, we've had these conversations in the past about stuff selling and fair market and whatnot. And this guy learned a lesson that I'm sure a lot of you know, which is if you get something Tim Hudson and you bring it to me, I know what fair market is on it, and we'll work out a reasonable price. So lesson learned to this guy. And I'm hoping that in the future that maybe people are a little bit more open to continuing a negotiation privately versus going through all this. Because basically they just ended up holding up a sale for a week, making Chris do extra work to list it, and ending up with less money than he would have had. So because this card is just so rare. 2005 Downers Diamond Kings. I believe this is like a mirror blue kind of deal. Dual bat auto. from the Braves uniform, color photo, not framed, 1 of 1. Because I didn't just get through making a whole series of videos last month where I showed that I had 9 1 of 1s from this set. Yeah, that didn't happen. But these are so rare. All right, so I want to thank Chris for trying. I want to thank Dave and everybody else for letting me know about the card. And I want to thank Dylan, DNC Sports Cards on Blowout Forums. Good dude. Quick negotiation, very reasonable as well. So, DNC Sports Cards on Blowout for those of you on the forum. All right, YouTube. Peace.